Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Pinbolls versus Pinball, and I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on Alice Cooper
Ah, good.
Nightmare
More
Castle
experiments for my
Spooky
lab.
Pinballs. So, I'm going to take a little moment to circle something that's very important to the game. There's a map on the LCD screen that has an X. The red X is where you are, and you can either go left or right. Now, if there's a green filled square, that'll have a weapon for you. If there's no green filled square, then you're not getting a weapon for whatever mode you're on. You can change modes by hitting, there's 3 stand-ups under here. So if you hit those, you can change your mode. That's how you can pick the mode. The way that you navigate on the map is you hit these orbit shots. So let's say we hit the left orbit, right? So that's going to move our red X that's over here on the LCD screen to the left. That means that we are the farthest left that we can go, so we can't go left anymore. So that means that only the right orbit would allow us to advance toward the M, which is the monster mode. So you do that. Once you get to a monster mode, you obviously play the mode the way it's supposed to be played. I can explain that once we get there. The other thing that these 3 stand-ups that are underneath this castle do is they allow you to light the secret passage, which is right here. So if you hit it enough, it'll light secret passage, and secret passage allows you to not have to hit the orbits and allows you to start your mode. The other thing that's interesting is on the upper playfield, you see these 2 X's right here. These 2 X's are your bonus multiplier. You can see you collect your bonus multiplier over here. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a stand-up over there. That increases your multiplier once you do that. And I think it only applies to bonus. The other things before we start, you have a right ramp over here, which if you hit the right ramp the first time and it has lab lock, it will lock a ball up there for Frankenstein's monster multi-ball. The way that you lock the second ball is there's a stand-up or a drop target right there. You have to hit it down, and then once this deletes, you go up that ramp, and that locks your second ball. And that'll start Frankenstein's monster multi-ball. Other than that, just a little more explanation, then I'll start playing. If you lock a ball behind this drop target over here, it will lock a ball for Crypt Multi-Ball, for Cold Ethel. The fun thing is, you can go to the upper playfield and just let the ball drain down here, and it'll also lock the ball for Crypt. So that's a good thing to know. There's another shot on the upper playfield that's kind of like a backhand. It goes whoop, like that. And then it follows that shot basically. If you hit the guillotine shot, it goes all the way down to your right flipper. So the other thing it does is it has a chop feature. When this flasher is flashing green, there's a little hole that's in the ramp that will, act like the head's being chopped off. It's pretty awesome. The other thing is, I mentioned weapons earlier. If you do collect a weapon, if you do qualify a weapon, you have to collect it up at this stand-up that's right back there. You have to collect the weapon prior to starting the mode. So, I think that's pretty much it. I could explain more, but you probably don't want to hear it, so I'll go ahead and just launch the ball. Big thank you to Spooky Tech Support. I was having some issues with the ball, not being identified in the trough, not being identified where the Frankenstein is, so I thought that maybe I had some switch issues or something that needed adjusted. It turns out it was just, most likely, fingers crossed, it was just the balls were magnetized, so I switched the balls out, and it's been playing fine. The only other issue that I had is there's a shot that goes right under there. One of the rubbers was broken, so that's why the ball was getting hung up there. replaced the rubber, fixed it, so now we should be 100% and ready to go on this game. I'm super excited to... I felt like it didn't get a fair shake yesterday during the stream, and I'm definitely going to stream it again, because this game is not nearly as appreciated as much as it should be. Alright. That's Alice Cooper. And we're done. So, before, yesterday during the stream, if you watched it, it would take a while for the ball to kick out of the trough, and I thought that maybe it was just the way the game was coded to wait for animations, but clearly there was something going on with the magnetized balls.
Let the experiments begin.
We'll get that ball back. It's gonna take me a few games to do anything probably, so just bear with me. Alice Cooper's a game that requires a lot of accuracy. Ugh. This is bad. This is worse than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, it's a fun game. Usually Alice Cooper, that ramp is death. If you make it to ball 3, you haven't started anything, you get this little sympathy mode.
Come on in, the blood's warm.
So this is Pit Creature. Pit Creature, we have 3 shots that are blinking. They're all subways or bucks. Or, well, I guess they're all subways, not bucks. But if we let the ball drop here, I don't think it'll find him. So we'll still have to hit that shot to see if the crypt keeps... So he's not there. The Pit Creature is not there. Is he there? There he is. So now we found him. So we go on to the next phase of this mode, which is we have to hide the ball from this Joker. So we hide the ball. And that's the middle ball save. You get that by spelling save. But we need to go underneath the upper playfield or in subways to hide this ball from the Pit Creature. The game knows when the ball is hidden, and that countdown counts down. The idea is that you hide the ball for 11 seconds, or the full 13 seconds, which I'm not doing a very good job of. Oh, I need to fix my archway. There was a screw off of it, so I need to put that screw back in. Didn't put it all the way back together, but that's not going to impact gameplay. It'll just look weird. Alright, so we hit the ball again. Got a few more seconds. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. Yeah, let's get some more.
Nice.
Yeah, hide it from the Pit Creature. I wish there was a little bit more of, like, if you got a combo, I wish it like doubled your like hide time, like it sped up the counter or something. That would be cool. It'd make it a lot easier to finish the mode. But that's not a bad Pit Creature, but it would have gotten huge because every mode, the really cool thing about this game is they really reward you for finishing and completing a mode. They give you a
more dead than Ethel.
They give you a what the heck's it called? They give you a hurry up phase where you can build a value, and then if you hit this stand up that's right there, you will collect the hurry up value and get big points. The other thing that's cool about the hurry up mode is that you cannot die during the frenzy. And the frenzy happens after you successfully complete the mode. Alright, that's ball 1 lock for Frank. So we can either hit the Dracula Alice Cooper stand-up up there, or we can hit the drop target. Alright, now if we go up there, we'll get Frankenstein's monster. Alright, so we got Frankenstein's monster. We want ramps on this, so I apologize in advance. You're probably not going to see Frank rise up. I probably could use another camera and show that a little bit better. But there's like a little Frank toy that rises up from the playfield. Pretty sweet. Alright, we need to get up ramps, which we're not doing. Oh, there we go, we got one. I'm shocked every time I get up a ramp. Oh, that was 2, what the heck? Oh. So I think one more and we would have completed that mode, but we're out of it because it's a multi-ball. So you see that flat? Oh, feels bad. I need to readjust that a little bit because it gets squirrely. I think my pitch might be a little bit too aggressive for this game. So my chop is not lit now. Oh, it is. Okay, good. So you'll see it drop down there. Guillotine, chop the head off. It's pretty awesome. So we're back to traveling. So we need to hit our orbits. We just relocked another ball. All of a sudden we can hit things, which is fun. Alright, so we got the combo. We got another combo. We got a post. This should advance us toward monster. So this is insects. We have to kill 10 bugs. Now, if we were in the part of the castle where the weapon was located to help us with this mode, we could kill less bugs, and it would make it a lot easier.
I hope they lay eggs in your brain.
Talk in the movies, I'll kill you right there. It's a little things. It's just a little thing.
Give me the ball back.
It's a little thing. It's just a little thing.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a little thing.
Need to hit the flashing ones. That post will not give you points. Let's try to hit that orbit. There we go. Got another one. And it is a hurry up value, I think, on these. Yeah, so see it's counting down. So you gotta try to keep it moving. I totally whiffed on that shot. Those stand-ups underneath the upper are a little bit harder to hit than you would expect. Luckily we had that lit. So you might wonder, well, what happens if the magnet doesn't throw the ball high enough? Well, what happens then is it gives you a ball save, as it should. Alright, we got another insect. I think we have like 19 more to kill. Alright, we got another one. We're actually doing pretty well on this. It's actually harder to hit those stand-ups than you would think. Oh, that was bad. We got 3 more to go. Actually doing pretty well. I'm just go in the scoop or something for me. Oh, we got 2. 2 for 1 spell. Oh, that counted. That hit that stand-up. Oh, we're in the hurry up now. So you cannot die in frenzy. Which this one doesn't say frenzy, but this is worth a lot more points, as you can see. I don't know where it wants us to go now. That's interesting. I've never beaten it. Huh, well that's interesting. Can I find a bug? Alright, the hurry up is lit. It seems like the screen is stuck on there. Hopefully it'll go back to the normal thing after the hurry up. But we shall see. Yep, it did. Alright, so this is just like a weird little glitch thing there. Good thing this is recording, because I can send this to Spooky and say, what caused this? And maybe they'll be able to answer. Oh. Alright, we're trying. Alright, we're back at the beginning of the map, so we need to travel. We can go left or right, either one. We can also start Frankensteins. Gotta watch that because it gets a little bit squirrely. Still haven't traveled anywhere because we haven't hit an orbit. There we go. Now we can only go right because our X is as far left as it can go. We can start the Frankenstein's multi-ball. We got secret passage that allowed us to start the mode without hitting that orbit. So we're in pit creature. I've already explained this. Gotta find him first.
Back to the crypt.
So we'll try to find him real quick. Got an extra ball lit already. That's awesome.
Extra ball achieved.
And we locked our ball for crypt multi-ball. We gotta find where the pit creature is. So advance to hiding the ball from the pit creature. Found him, first try. So now we need to hide the ball from the pit creature. That was rough. At least I hit a shot without being able to hit a shot. Or without, oh, that's gone. We got lucky there. Alright, we got a multiplier ready to collect. Missed it. We got Crypt Multi-Ball to protect this, so we might actually finish this. We need to hide the ball, though. And we're, oh, we got that multi-ball back, luckily. We got 4x multiplier for our bonus now. It looks like you can store up
Wow, you're
multipliers.
a regular Ghostbuster, aren't you?
We still have to hide this thing for 8 seconds. That's crazy. That'll count for a little bit. Gave us a couple of seconds. I knew that was going to kill us, but that's fine. Oh, we got a ball save. Sweet.
Bring him back, Igor.
That's not coming back. Yeah, we didn't get that one back. But that was a good pit creature.
Shoot again.
I should have let that bonus to show you that we got 4x, but
Here we
didn't.
go.
So now you might notice something different about the map.
Yes.
Now that we've
Doors are
completed
opening
a
for
certain
you
number of
now.
things, we have a bigger map that we have to go through. So as you progress through the game, you have, oh, that's bad. You have more traveling to do, I should say. That's gone. We got lucky. Try to do Frankenstein again, maybe? Nope. Alright, there's that. Ugh. Alright. Try to get Frankenstein. Oh. Got a bonus multiplier ready. Alright, we actually traveled. We went the wrong way though, because we went away from the weapon, which was the green square. Not ideal. We got Secret Passage to start our mode. Cold Ethel, great song. Probably won't be on it long enough. Eventually this turns into a 2-ball multi-ball, I believe. I gotta hit that shot to start this. I could go up the ramp and do it that way, but that's probably less likely than me actually just hitting the shot. Oh, there we go. I did it. Oh, I didn't go where I needed to, though. That's death. Alright, we died. We're having one of the better games that I've had on this one. I've had better games on other Alice Coopers, but not this one. So this will be a good game. We got a multiplayer lit. So it looks like we can only go right now on our traveling. That was bad. Still can do Frankenstein if we can actually hit the shot. So that's just points. We're not traveling that way. You see that the right orb is the only one flashing for us. So we need to hit the right orbit. Alright. Nope. Failed. I think we got another multiplier lit, so we really should collect those, because luckily we had a ball save there. Tried to collect that one. Orbit?
Nice combo.
Ugh. Really trying to get that Frankenstein again. Failing spectacularly. Got a ball lock for Crypt. Think we just got our 2x multiplier. We did. Okay. That's just points. Can't travel that way because we already collected. We're already as far left as we can go. That was close. One more shot to those 3 bank, if I wouldn't have died, would have given us the whatever it's called, the mode. Secret passage, sorry, not the mode. Another thing is you can't travel while your skill shot is active. It just doesn't count. We probably should go secret passage on this. We're failing. We're gonna die before we even touch the ball. There we go. Secret passage. Whenever you hear that music change, that lets you know that secret passage is... So we gotta find Igor. He's behind one of these flashing shots. That'll be a ball save, because they were flashing pink. Wanna get... There we go. So we found him. You need to look at the LCD, because he ran left. So that means that the next place he is going to be to the left of the shot that we just hit. Unfortunately, we won't get to see anything else about that, but it's a cool little mechanism in the mode to let you know, like, hey, he's going to be to the shots to the left of the shot that you just hit. So heck yeah. So look at this map. Look at this mess that we're encountering now. That's not going to happen. We're not going to make it.
Time to die. You wanted me? Here I am.
Please drink. Thank you.
Back to
So
the
if we go left twice or right twice, we will get to go to a weapon, and maybe I can illustrate that during this tutorial. We got Crypt Multi-Ball now. You can still advance during Crypt Multi-Ball, which is nice. So you can actually still hit the orbits. Doesn't make them any easier to hit, but you can still technically hit them. Contrary to what I'm doing by hitting every post in existence, you actually can hit shots. It's weird. That's gone. Alright, so you can see our map changed a little bit. Now the next shot to the left is going to give us our weapon. That's because we went to a different mode. So every mode is in a different part of the castle. The Nightmare Castle. So... Orbit? No. Nothing. I really need to hit orbits, and they're not as hard as I'm making them look. So now we have a... Sorry, I'm going to try to get this under control. No, that's good. Good enough. So we're in a green spot. So you can see it there. Our X is in the green. So what we need to do is hit that... Oh, crap. We didn't do it. We needed to hit the Alice Cooper stand-up target up there, and we failed, and we died. And now we're done. But this is a great game. I will send this to Spooky just so they can see. Maybe let me know why it went white on insects. Maybe it's a known thing that they just haven't gotten around to messing with. But that's it. That's a quick little down and dirty on Alice Cooper, Nightmare Castle. Great game by Spooky. Depending on if we had this discussion during the stream, depending on if you count Jetsons and Dominoes, If you don't count them, then this would have been, I think, Spooky's third game, which is just a very fun game. But thank you for watching this. Hopefully this is helpful if you ever encounter one of these. There's only 500 of them, so your likelihood of running into one of these is low unless you own it. Not really on location all that much. We used to have one here, but we don't anymore. But anyways, I could talk forever, but I'm not. Thank you. Again, this is Pinbolls versus Pinball, and if you're not following, or if you don't mind, drop a like. Appreciate it. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.